So we're going to run through the Bloodline story mode. Let me see, Elite Rock 2K25. Elite Rock 2K25. Let's go do that right quick. All right. Something that I am going to do is turn this music off in my headphones because if I'm being honest, I don't care about it. Here we go. Music there because I don't care about it. I don't want to hear it. What is creator safe mode? I don't know. Who cares? All right. So last year I think last year was John Cena. Showcase was John Cena. It might have been the WrestleMania. Either way, I did it live and the cut scenes of WWE stuff ended up getting my live video took off. So there's a chance that it's going to happen again. So I guess the only way that you'll be able to see this live is watching it live. But if not, if it does do it again, like I said, I'm gonna run through it. I'll run through it again and just cut off the video scenes. But I'm gonna watch it all. So if you're watching now, you'll get to watch it all. Let's start off with what's going on here. It says in 1993, Yokozuna versus Hulk Hogan at the King of the Ring. Yokozuna has two goals: make Hulk Hogan suffer and regain the WWE Championship. It's up to you to follow the plan and get it done in a flashy manner. Let's do it. Go to options. Let's go. See if let's have a little video.
In a
Oh,
family that specialized in brute force over the years, perhaps no one better personified this than Rodney Anoa'i, nephew to the Wild Samoans, better known to the WWE Universe as the mighty Yokozuna. The family's
that was
first
Virgil.
world heavyweight champion, Yokozuna arrived to WWE in the fall of 1992. An imposing behemoth, to say the least, Yokozuna would make an immediate statement, winning the 1993 Royal Rumble just a few months after his debut. This victory would grant him a WWE Championship match at WrestleMania 9, where he took on Bret the Hitman Hart. This meteoric rise to the top was only a hint of the dominance Yokozuna would have on WWE for the next year. Two WWE championships, a WWE Tag Team Championship, victory
With
over
Owen
the
Hart.
era's titans like Bret Hart, Undertaker, Lex Luger, and Hulk Hogan.
Yokozuna is my middle name. I'm named after my uncle. I carry it with like so much pride and weight on my shoulders just because of like what he's done for this business and like who he is as a person too. It's a cool middle name to have, man. I represent it with the pride, man, that I have. Hopefully, man, I'm making him proud by doing that.
The manner in which Yokozuna melded incredible size with unspeakable agility shocked the WWE Universe, who to that point were used to their monsters hitting hard but moving slow. Yokozuna broke the mold, punishing opponents with super kicks, uranagis, leg drops, and of course, his devastating Banzai drop. A maneuver
Mr.
so
Perfect?
effective that once it had connected, nobody can
God damn.
nobody.
Rodney was a very unique talent. I think the way he was able to handle all the pressure, it was kind of parallel to how he was in the ring. For someone to be so big and to be so nimble, you just don't see that very often. Rodney was one of those first solo guys, singles competitor guys that was able to go out there and really just make waves, make a big splash. I mean, pun intended, I guess. You know, that fool jumped in the pool, he'd knock out all the water, and that's the way it felt sometimes. He would go into those arenas and just suck in all the energy and be able to give it back. So when I look at Rodney, I see someone very similar to me, someone who understands the top, the very, very top of the game, the top position, and everything that goes along with it.
In a career filled with so many highlight reel moments, perhaps nothing stands out more than when Yokozuna faced and defeated the so-called immortal Hulk Hogan at the first King of the Ring event in 1993. Looking to humiliate Hogan after the Hulkster stole Yokozuna's WWE Championship only 2 minutes after Yokozuna defeated Bret Hart for the title months earlier at WrestleMania 9, Yokozuna entered the ring totally focused on the task at hand. And on that night, he not only got revenge, but his victory would send Hogan packing from WWE for nearly 9 years.
Hulk Hogan is finished.
Many felt that Yokozuna had indeed killed
Hulkamania.
Now you get to possess the power of the mighty Yokozuna and deal out punishment to Hulk Hogan to walk out of the King of the Ring, a two-time WWE champion. Showcase the ability and the agility that made Yokozuna a Hall of Fame performer and take Hulkamania down.
Back when I was younger, obviously, I didn't know that Yokozuna was part of the
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an event of international
Bloodline.
magnitude. Photographers from around the world as they are documenting Yokozuna's every move.
Coming down the aisle with Mr. Fuji is the champion from Polynesia Islands, weighing 550 pounds.
I really thought he was Japanese.
One thing, Corey, he's 550 pounds, bigger than he's ever been.
And I understand Hulk Hogan trimmed down so he can have more speed, more endurance. But I'll tell you something, Hogan's got to take him out early.
This is going to answer a lot of unanswered questions from WrestleMania 9. A lot of pressure on the president of WWE for what he did. But this is Yokozuna versus Hulk Hogan. Let the winner be the winner.
One thing's for sure, Hogan will be quicker. He will be faster than he's ever been in any previous title defense.
Well, this is going to be interesting because he's wrestling a fresh Yokozuna this time. Not a man who's already wrestled a 15-minute match with Bret the Hitman Hart.
Well, Hogan and Yokozuna's last match lasted less than 30 seconds when Hogan won the title at WrestleMania.
Well, I can tell you, this match will go much longer. Yokozuna will not be caught by surprise this time.
Listen to this. What a phenomenal ovation for the WWE Champion.
His opponent, coming down the aisle with his manager, the Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, from Venice Beach, California, weighing in 302 pounds, the WWE Champion, Hulk Hogan.
You can feel this facility shake, literally moving. The rafters shaking with the ovation
Look
of
at
the
the Hulkster.
WWE Champion Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan thrives on these people. He thrives on the Hulksters, the little Hulksters. This is what keeps this man going.
Hulk Hogan's relying on the fans. He wants to hear them cheer. He wants to draw strength from them. But Yokozuna's focused. He has not taken his eyes off Hulk Hogan. He is ready, believe me.
The Hulkster ready for war, and you can bet, ladies and gentlemen, it will be warfare here.
Well, he's been saying for weeks that he is going to be the first man to slam Yokozuna.
Oh, nobody slams Yokozuna.
Well, we'll see. Hulk Hogan wanted to prove it was not a fluke that he beat Yokozuna. And now we're going to find out if it was a fluke or not. Lots of competitors in the back dream for a shot at this title.
I'm not sure how I feel about the graphics. Okay. Go to object, check, listen, pause, okay. We're gonna carry this against that.
Eliminating from King of the Ring 1993 alongside Corey Graves and Byron Saxton, where Yokozuna hopes to regain the... WWE Championship be lost in record time to Hulk Hogan.
Both men coming in with so much to prove. Hogan wants to prove his controversial WrestleMania win was no fluke. And he's also promised to finally slam the 550-pound giant right through the ring.
Yokozuna wants to erase the memory of his initial title reign that lasted mere seconds. He knows what a fresh Yokozuna can beat a fresh Hulk Hogan, and tonight is the chance to prove it.
Still so much more action to come after this amazing matchup. Of course, we have the King of the Ring finals later, but before then, there will be an 8-man tag team match with the Steiner brothers and the Head Shrinkers on opposite sides.
You want to talk about unfinished business from WrestleMania? Those two teams went to war back in Vegas, and I expect even more hard hits here tonight.
Oh, he saw it coming.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold.
Now a big swing of momentum against Hogan.
Yokozuna taking the fight to Hulk Hogan. The Hulkster's rocked.
What a counter by Hogan.
Both sides with an answer to every piece of offense.
Placing him in the corner. Oh, look at this reigning right hands.
Non-stop blows.
Oh, almost did get that done.
International magnitude. Byron, photographers from around the world, including a large contingent from Japan, are documenting Yokozuna's every move.
A lot of... Oh, no. Bear hug of pride. This is not good for the Hulkster.
Yokozuna applying the pressure, squeezing the leg. Bear hug.
Made it to the ropes and found a way out.
Hooked up. Nothing fancy there. Spinning Uranagi. And Yokozuna is really putting the pressure on.
Yokozuna making Hogan regret wanting this match. I love it.
What the fuck is this big ass doing?
A big leg drop by Yoko.
Yokozuna demonstrating his full power. Hogan's in trouble.
Had it scouted. Now can capitalize. Can we talk about Yokozuna's meteoric rise in WWE?
And now he's looking to lock in this submission.
Ropes forced the right.
That'll give him a sense of relief.
Yokozuna perched up top.
From the top.
High impact. No mercy being shown to Hogan here.
Hulkster has to find a way, find some energy. And he avoids what was coming.
Oh, right to the throat.
Oof.
Yoko now. Belly to belly slam.
Here comes the video.
That's got to be the end of Hulkamania.
Jimmy Hart trying to rally. And a kick out by Hogan with authority.
Hulk Hogan's not done yet. Hulk Hogan is coming alive.
Yokozuna back to his feet. Big chop to Hogan. And Hogan's starting to hulk up here.
How many times have we seen this over the years?
These massive strikes from Yokozuna having absolutely no effect on Hogan.
Hogan fired up. Hogan's ready to go.
Hogan feeding off the energy of all the Hulkamaniacs.
And here comes Hulk. And Yokozuna being backed up to the ropes.
Bigfoot.
Big
Yeah.
boot.
I can't believe Yokozuna's still standing.
Hogan continuing to pour on the offense. A second big boot, but Yoko still on his feet.
Don't let up, Hulkster. Keep swinging, keep firing away.
That boot. Yoko staggering. Stunning, and he's down.
Drop the leg, Hogan. Drop the leg.
Hogan. Leg drop. Here's the cover on Yoko. Who kicked out of the leg drop?
What? Get Mr. Fuji out of there. Hogan feeding off the energy. Whoa, wait a minute. What is that photographer doing on the apron?
There's a match going on. What the heck?
What was that?
What in the world just happened here?
Oh, no. Strongest splash.
That's the kind of athleticism opponents do not expect to see from Yokozuna.
For a man his size shouldn't move like that, Saxton, but Yokozuna, he's one of a kind.
Getting set up in the corner now.
And he finds an answer for the Hulkster.
Now this is a textbook example of how to bend the rules.
Using the forearm to their advantage. Kick to the midsection prevents the attack.
Oh my God, stopped dead in their tracks. Yokozuna with a massively.
Here it goes.
Headbutt.
Finish him.
Here's Yokozuna with more destruction on the mind from the middle rope.
Bullseye drop.
The challenger comes up big.
2 count. Hangs on by a thread.
That was a matter of a fraction of a second.
And Yokozuna is just stunned. How in the world can someone get a shoulder up when a 600-pound man is on top of you? Quite the battle brewing here between Hogan firing with a straight shot there, answering back.
Oh, man. Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out. Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down. It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here. Slugging away with everything they've got.
What impressive determination from both competitors.
Keep back and forth, blow for blow, just teeing off on another.
Oh my, that'll rock you. He's looking to go high risk from the top rope. Perched up top.
What? From all the way up, wasted no time flying out to the begin getting out of harm's way. Stepped aside, avoiding damage. Big splash. Beautiful. Right into the cover. There's two. And Yokozuna is once again champion. I can't believe it.
The winner of this bout, and new
He bloodied me up, apparently.
We have the official word. Yokozuna is indeed the new WWE Champion. We may have just
Looking like Cody Rhodes after Travis Scott smacked him around.
There's no may about it, Cole. Yokozuna just conquered Hogan, and every newspaper in Japan is going to be filled with pictures of our new
Jimmy Hart,
WWE Champion. Here in
Yokozuna,
heartland
3
of
different
America,
Hogans,
the heart
and
of
a Mr. Fuji.
Hulkamania has.
Our next chapter sees the showcase spotlight shine on an area in which the family built their legacy: tag team wrestling. Starting with the wild Samoans, Afa and Sika, all the way through to more recent champions
Jimmy and
like
Jay.
the Usos or Tama Tonga and Tonga
Tonga Loa, yeah.
This dynasty has always excelled in tag team competition, consistently showing an ability to dominate the division with a wide variety of looks. And the first team that we will look at,
The Wild
accompanied to the
Samoans?
ring by Afa himself.
And Samu, the head shrinker.
They put the fear in people's hearts. That's what the head shrinkers did back in the day. Second to none in that ring. You know, hard-nosed, battle-tested. They went for it every single time.
Nasty Boys.
More astute fans may also know that early in their journeys, Samu and Fatu were managed by me, Paul Heyman, then known as Paul E. Dangerously, and the SST, the Samoan SWAT team.
Rikishi.
Vengeance is mine! Already an imposing force that early on, their future greatness was obvious to so many industry experts. Afa, more than anybody, knew he had the team on his hands, with Samu being his son and Fatu his nephew. The tribal elder was able to mentor both, instilling in them the same unrelenting approach to competition that made the wild Samoans world famous. The team toured through regional promotions before a quick stop with me in WCW, but WWE was always their goal. Upon arrival, it was clear that the dynasty's next generation had indeed arrived, immediately drawing comparisons to their world-renowned predecessors. 10 years before it became cool to say, Samu and Fatu displayed ruthless aggression in the ring, overwhelming opponents before the bell and continuing the non-stop attack until their hands were raised in victory. Deceptively agile for men of their size, they brutalized the opposition with devastating dives from the top.
The
rope.
Mounties.
The duo would eventually go on to capture the WWE Tag Team Championships in the spring of 1994, fulfilling the promise and carrying the legacy to even greater heights. At WrestleMania 9, the Head Shrinkers' one and only in-ring WrestleMania appearance saw them taking on Rick and Scott, the Steiner brothers.
Oh, shit.
Steiner brothers, we're gonna give you a pain that you have never felt before.
While I'm not one to make excuses, I am one to give opportunities to you, our expert gaming member of the WWE Universe. And so, today, you have the opportunity to make things right. WrestleMania 9, Las Vegas, Nevada. The Steiners performed at a near-perfect level that day, able to find every reversal and in the chaos emerge victorious. We are asking you to fix that. Stop them in their tracks and get the Head Shrinkers that WrestleMania victory you and I both know they deserve. But if you're not careful, you're going to find yourself reliving the very same memories that have haunted Samu and Fatu for years. Steiner lines, suplexes, Frankensteiners that will all bring your evening to a vicious, miserable end.
One of the toughest teams in WWE history.
Nearly 600 pounds of pure savagery.
Is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Alpha at a combined weight of 565 pounds. Samu and Fatu,
The Head Shrinker.
Fair warning, this one may not be too pretty, guys.
You talk about rugged individuals. These are two tag teams that can really bring the fight to anyone that steps in their path.
Yeah, there's about to be a seismic collision in the ring.
This match means so much to the Steiners and to the Head Shrinkers.
Well, the whole world is focusing on WrestleMania 9, and the last thing you want to do is come up on the short end.
Pride is on the line, and as is a stake to the claim of being the toughest team in all of WWE.
Here you go. He's got 2 shot glasses in there.
The Steiner brothers getting a tremendous ovation here in their first WrestleMania, and we'll see if they can carry on Michigan's.
I gotta go pee. When I come back from peeing, I give y'all your Steve thing.
The Steiner brothers are one of the most promising tag teams we've ever seen in WWE.
But Samu and Fatu are looking to stomp out any of that promise right here at WrestleMania.
Let me warn the WWE Universe right now. This is going to be a brutal match. Just two heavy-hitting tag teams going at it. Physical, smash-mouth wrestling. And like
I haven't made no
Saxton
coffee
said,
today.
it won't be pretty at all.
I'm not in it. I hope it's not starting.
WrestleMania
You can. Oh shit, start.
potential show-stealing match,
guys.
guys. Two very hungry tag teams facing off.
Indeed, Michael, the Head Shrinkers and Steiner
All right.
are both new to the tag division in WWE, but both teams are off to an amazing start so far.
You have to imagine whichever team wins this high-profile fight becomes an instant top contender.
All right, guys, I'm in.
Championship. And with two teams this physical
All right.
on such a big stage, it is indeed going to be a fight.
Gets lifted into position.
Come on.
Samu and Fatu.
Come on, get up, bitch.
What's coming here? Submission move being applied.
And with the
A single leg camel clutch and a great counter.
I'm fucking up.
Suplex. Going for the cover here.
I know how to kick out.
And he gets his shoulder up before the count.
He is still very much in this.
Uh-oh. Gets the reversal. What a counter.
And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Stiff shot to the abdomen.
Ooh,
Get up.
kick right to the gut.
Get up.
Oh, he slips out of harm's way. The Head Shrinkers and Steiners are two of the brightest young teams in WWE, but they both come to this match with a few years of experience in WCW.
The Steiner brothers earned many tag accolades in WCW, but Rick and Scott have their share of singles titles too.
Meanwhile, Samu and Fatu were never quite able to break through before WWE. You know that has to serve as motivation for the Head Shrinkers tonight. There may be an abundance of togas in the arena today, but you're not going to see a lot of Greco-Roman wrestling out of the Head Shrinkers. They're just looking to hurt the Steiners.
And that actually may help Samu and Fatu here. The Steiner brothers have earned most of their wins by utilizing their amateur wrestling skill set. I can't imagine they'll get many grappling opportunities against dedicated brawlers like the Head Shrinkers.
Damn it.
The whole world is focused on WrestleMania 9 tonight. The last thing you want to do is come out on the wrong side of a match like this.
That's right.
Let me restart this shit. I'm not missing no objectives.
WrestleMania 9 rolling on with a potential show-stealing match, guys. Two very hungry tag teams facing off.
Indeed, Michael, the Head Shrinkers and Steiner brothers are both new to the tag division in WWE, but both teams are off to an amazing start so far.
You have to imagine whichever team wins this high-profile fight becomes an instant top contender for the Tag Team Championship. And with two teams this physical on such a big stage, it is indeed going to be a fight.
Samu and Fatu, already some success in the tag division tonight. Could really be their coming-out party.
Well, they certainly have a tradition to uphold, Cole. The man in their corner, Alpha, has held the WWE Tag titles on 3 occasions, and he's primed to bring the Head Shrinkers to the top as well. There may be an abundance of togas in the arena today, but you're not going to see a lot of Greco-Roman wrestling out of the Head Shrinkers. They're just looking to hurt the Steiners.
And that actually may help Samu and Fatu here. The Steiner brothers have earned most of their wins by utilizing their amateur wrestling skill set. I can't imagine they'll get many grappling opportunities against dedicated brawlers.
Nice takedown.
Yeah.
Stack them up. Gets the
Get off me, get off me, get off me, get off me.
These men knew this match is going to be hard fought.
Sent right into the corner.
Fuck a fucking again. That's twice now.
WrestleMania 9 rolling on with a potential show-stealing match, guys. Two very hungry tag teams facing off.
Indeed, Michael, the Head Shrinkers and Steiner brothers are both new to the tag division in WWE, but both teams are off to an amazing start so far.
And you have to imagine whichever team wins this high-profile fight becomes an instant top contender for the Tag Team Championship. And with two teams this physical on such a big stage, it is indeed going to be a fight.
The Head Shrinkers and Steiners are two of the brightest young teams in WWE, but they both come to this match with a few years of experience in WCW.
The Steiner brothers earned many tag accolades in WCW, but Rick and Scott have their share of singles titles too.
Meanwhile, Samu and Fatu were never quite able to break through before WWE. You know
Get
that
up.
has to serve as motivation for the Head Shrinkers tonight.
Catches the leg.
Trading counters here.
And now placed in the corner.
There may be an abundance of togas in the arena today, but you're not going to see a lot of Greco-Roman wrestling out of the Head Shrinkers. They're just looking to hurt the Steiners.
Come on, get up.
Actually may help Samu and Fatu here. The Steiner brothers have earned most of their wins by utilizing their amateur
that
wrestling
was
skill
close.
set. I can't imagine they'll get many grappling opportunities against dedicated brawlers like the Head Shrinkers.
Trapped in the corner.
WrestleMania 9 shaping up to be a big night in the tag division, guys.
Indeed it is, Michael. Two great young teams competing now. And later tonight, none other than Hulk Hogan will lead the Megamaniacs against Money Inc. for the tag team titles.
Odds makers in Nevada have the smart money on Hulk Hogan leaving Vegas with the gold tonight.
Tag was made.
Tag made. Double team incoming. Irish whip into the ropes. And he gets directed into... Ow!
The whole world is focused on WrestleMania 9 tonight. The last thing you want to do is come out on the wrong side of a match like this.
That's right. A big win at WrestleMania means a big boost in the tag division and a substantial winner's purse.
I don't think the Head Shrinkers concern themselves much with the financial matters, Saxton, but they are dead set on proving they're the toughest dudes around.
Golly, that sounded rough.
as we find ourselves surrounded by all this pageantry, do you think...
And there goes Steiner, sent outside the ring.
Fatu like a one-man wrecking machine right now, cleaning house.
Oh, look at this, the power by Scott Steiner.
But the tag was made and Scott not aware.
Big kick.
Scott Steiner did not see the blind tag made by Samu.
Oh, this is not looking good for Steiner.
And this is what the Head Shrinkers do. Top-tier tag team wrestling. Steiner didn't see the tag, decided to hot dog around, and got a foot in the face for it. Gets driven into the corner.
Wicked clothesline.
And we are really seeing the amazing skill sets of all.
From the top.
Diving headbutt.
He clearly wants to dish out more punishment.
Nice gut-wrench suplex. Indy counters.
What a punch.
Scott gets waylaid.
Running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Scott getting worked on.
Oh no, getting in position. What's he planning to do here? Targeting the shoulder with the club.
Escape and a takedown.
A reversal. Well. Scouted. Before this match began, you heard the Steiner speak backstage. Scott saying, quote, "Me and my brother are going to go out with a game plan and do what we do best, and that's wrestle."
That's all well and good for the Steiner brothers, but Alpha has gone on record.
Nice takedown, stacked for the pin.
Hold it, oh, reverses it. Shoulders down. Turns the tables, shoulders down. The count was stopped before it started.
I was not expecting that from him at this point.
Tag's made.
Oh, yeah. Not waiting any longer to get in this.
Suplex.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Oh, what a boot to the face.
Placing him in the corner here. Tag. Double team coming. Oh, face first.
And the Head Shrinkers just might have it.
And quickly into the cover.
Might be in trouble.
And the Head Shrinkers get the win.
Here are your winners, Samu and Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
And what a huge win for the Head Shrinkers tonight.
Samu and Fatu making their family proud and proving themselves as top contenders in the tag division.
Samu, Fatu. Next match.
Hey, let's put this in the simplest of all terms. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the biggest celebrity on the face of the planet today. Now, whether he's a blue chipper, the people's champion, or as we know him right now, the final boss, The Rock has always commanded all of the attention in the arena since the very first moment he made his WWE debut at the 1996 Survivor Series. Born into this business, The Rock would become WWE's first ever third-generation superstar, following in the footsteps of his
Was that
father
hardcore, Harley?
and grandfather.
Hey, Chief.
Who had competed in WWE rings before him.
Dwayne had the huge responsibility. There's a legacy, and you have to take it so seriously.
Even with incredibly high expectations, the Great One surpassed them all. Along with the usual achievements, if your name is The Rock, 2 Intercontinental Championships, 5 Tag Team Championships, 8 WWE Heavyweight Championships, a Royal Rumble victory, not even to forget the fact that The Rock once led an entire nation. The Rock has one of the more noteworthy feats in WWE history, earning WrestleMania victories over Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and John Cena. Each of these men are known as the faces of their respective era. Each of these men found out what happens when you go
on one with the Great One.
Of course, The Rock rivaled Stone Cold Steve Austin's popularity during the vaunted Attitude Era, tearing opponents down with rock bottoms and people's elbows while tearing them apart on the mic with cutting one-liners and catchphrases that are still recited to this day.
If you smell, know your role
And shut your mouth.
He ended CM Punk's 434-day title reign as WWE Champion at the 2013 Royal Rumble as well, after having only competed twice over the previous 9 years, displaying the always ready mentality and physical conditioning on which he has built his global brand. But you don't need me to rattle off The Rock's resume to you, now do you?
No.
Of course not. The man is an occasion unto himself. He has headlined the biggest events against WWE's most iconic superstars and has always found a way to, how does he put it? Layeth the smackdown
on their candy ass.
Candy ass. I couldn't have said it better myself, although I think I may have just done that. But indeed, he has. On a Thursday night in February of 1997, The Rock, still known as Rocky
Maivia,
would find himself challenging for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Only a few months into his tenure, he would be matched up against a face that would ultimately become one of his most familiar and hated rivals,
Triple H.
Triple H, Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Seemingly overmatched by a more seasoned opponent, a youthful Rock would demonstrate all the traits that have come to define him in the years since. Tenacity, high IQ, and that legendary Samoan strength to ultimately surprise Helmsley and kick off the first championship reign for Rocky Maivia. It would be the first step of a journey that has ultimately led The Rock into the pantheon of WWE's elite. So now it's all in your hands. It's up to you to showcase the undying drive that makes The Rock the hardest worker in the room to deliver a shocking upset against the Greenwich snob himself. Guide The Rock to victory over Triple H at a very special Thursday, Raw Thursday, to give the first jolts to what would become the most electrifying career in sports entertainment.
Paul Heyman's so good at what he does. If you smell.
And here comes the #1 contender, at least for tonight, Rocky Maivia.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Making his way to the ring is the challenger from the South Pacific, weighing in at 275 pounds, Rocky Maivia.
A blue chip talent with a bright future.
On his way to defend the Intercontinental Championship, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
His opponent from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 246.
Looks a little bit like Chris Jericho.
WWE Intercontinental Champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Helmsley is scheduled to face another challenger at an upcoming show this Sunday. And he's taking the risk, stepping in here against a newcomer, Rocky Maivia.
Well, you can consider it risky, you can consider it overconfident, but any way you look at it, it's a dangerous move by Helmsley to take on an athlete who has been on a real roll. Rocky Maivia has been successful thus far in WWE, and Rocky is focused. Rocky is only thinking about tonight.
Saxton, just curious, have you ever exercised your right to remain silent? I am tired of all this talk about Rocky Maivia. Yeah, he's been on a roll, but it could all come to a screeching halt tonight at the hands of Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Desire and resolve will be tested tonight, all for the right to claim the championship.
The Intercontinental title hangs in the balance. Tonight in a match between our refined champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and the young challenger, Rocky Maivia.
Rocky Maivia has a lot to prove here. The third-generation up-and-comer would love nothing more than to grab his first championship tonight and send a message to the WWE that Rocky Maivia has arrived.
But Hunter Hearst Helmsley will do everything in his considerable power to stop that from happening. And as far as Helmsley is concerned, Maivia is barely even worth his time.
The deadlift German suplex.
And watching from home is Rocky Johnson, the father of Rocky Maivia, former WWE Tag Team Champion.
I must admit, I do see a bright future for Maivia. Those that have been privileged enough to see Rocky Johnson in action will appreciate Rocky Maivia because he's a chip off the old block.
Notwithstanding as well the genes of his grandfather, the incomparable Peter Maivia, Chief Maivia.
Oh boy, they don't come any tougher than Peter Maivia. The champion doing everything to retain here.
It is going to take a lot more to keep him down.
What a counter!
Cobra clutch cinched in. The Cobra clutch is in.
In trouble here.
A couple of elbows to the jaw, and that'll break things up. Oh, counters right back on Hunter. And we know Rocky doesn't have the same experience as Helmsley, and that could be a developing story as this match progresses.
And this is where an experienced wrestler like Helmsley can take a young wrestler and pick him apart, take advantage,
Come on. Need you to get up, stupid. Get up.
Maivia is going to take down the more polished and experienced Hunter Hearst Helmsley. He's going to have to do it with unrelenting energy. Rocky has to keep coming at the champion with big attacks until Helmsley collapses under
It just happened again. I gotta restart again.
Everything the young Maivia.
Shit. The fucking time shit is a fucking pain in the
The
ass.
Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our current champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Well, Helmsley is our champion for a reason. He's a cut above the rest.
Cobra clutch.
The Cobra clutch is in. Just excruciating pain.
In trouble here.
A couple of elbows to the jaw, and that'll break things up. Rocky beats him to the punch. And we know Rocky doesn't have the same experience as Helmsley, and that could be a developing story as this match progresses.
And this is where an experienced wrestler like Helmsley can take a young wrestler and pick him up. Blast off! Whoa, look out!
From up top, right onto the target outside.
That is kicking things into a whole new gear.
Back suplex.
What's it going to take for Hunter Hearst Helmsley to retain his Intercontinental title here? How can he get the better of Rocky Maivia?
Well, the champ needs to put this young upstart Maivia in his place with unrelenting offense. No time for graceful bows and upper-class taunting. Just beat Rocky down.
And conspicuous by his absence is the butler of Hunter Hearst Helmsley, who is perched up top, crashing to the floor.
This can't be good. They just missed wildly.
Took the high risk, but unfortunately, no reward.
Well, Triple H is kicking my ass.
To finish it off.
Maivia in a state of distress.
Maivia just getting smothered by Helmsley at the moment.
And a series of vicious stomps.
Maivia is ready for that.
What a clothesline! And Rocky there not showing any signs of being intimidated. Counters right back on Rocky.
Looks under, is go behind. Battle of counters. No one's getting their full offense in.
And Rocky is delivering solid damage, but needs to remember to get Helmsley in the ring. The title can't be won outside of the squared circle. He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to a countout. And watching from home is Rocky Johnson, the father of Rocky Maivia, former WWE Tag Team Champion.
I must admit, I do see a bright future for Maivia. Those that have been privileged enough to see Rocky Johnson in action will appreciate Rocky Maivia because he's a chip off the old block.
Notwithstanding his
Get
genes
up.
of his grandfather, the incomparable Peter Maivia, Chief Maivia.
And a fucking end.
The Intercontinental title hangs in the balance. Tonight in a match between our refined champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and the young challenger, Rocky Maivia.
Rocky Maivia has a lot to prove here.
Shoulders down, championship at stake.
This one's far from over. Looking for a speedy pinfall there. Ouch.
Intercontinental Championship at stake right here in Lowell, Massachusetts. We're expecting an emotional...
Oh, he got him. Is he going to lock this in?
Cinching up their opponent.
Able to reach the rope and put it in to the submission. Right to the gut.
Boom!
Heading to the top rope here.
Lift off. Good Lord. Taking flight.
The airtime, the fearlessness. What a ridiculous move.
Flying.
Through the air and connects.
No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain. Watch out.
Look out below.
The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
And Rocky is delivering solid damage, but needs to remember to get Helmsley in the ring. The title can't be won outside of the squared circle. What's it going to take for Hunter Hearst Helmsley to retain his Intercontinental title here? How can he get the better of Rocky Maivia?
Well, the champ needs to put this young upstart Maivia in his place with
Are you
unrelenting
fucking
offense.
kidding me?
No time for graceful bows and upper-class taunting. Just beat Rocky down.
Oh, thank God.
Is Rocky Johnson, the father of Rocky Maivia, former WWE Tag Team Champion.
I must admit, I do see a bright future for Maivia. Those that have been privileged enough to see Rocky Johnson in action will appreciate Rocky Maivia because he's a chip off the old block.
Notwithstanding as well, the genes of his grandfather, the incomparable Peter Maivia, Chief Maivia.
Oh boy, they don't come any tougher than Peter Maivia. Blast off! Down with force!
Smothering offense now from Rocky.
The power of Rocky Maivia is too much for Helmsley right now.
Maivia took to the sky and executed that high risk perfectly. I don't think Helmsley had that scouted at all. Maivia digging deep, eyeing Helmsley for something. Up and...
Oh, God, that hurt.
The challenger clearing a path to the title.
Hunter on the receiving end. Hunter whipped into the corner. Nobody home. Rocky hit hard. And now Hunter looks to take over this match.
Helmsley muscling Maivia up to the top turnbuckle in a big right hand.
Helmsley with something big in mind here for his challenger tonight.
Well, this is just blatant disrespect from the arrogant champion.
Almost daring Rocky. Hey, you really want my title? You really think you're going to be Intercontinental Champion?
Up to the top. Hooking Rocky into a superplex. This could be it. Can Hunter capitalize? This could be it. Hook of the leg and a cover, and Rocky stays in it, getting his shoulder up.
Still not enough to put out the flame of Rocky Maivia.
Hunter has to be asking himself, what else do I have in my arsenal? And I think we may get our answer, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, I believe, before this one's over. Hunter hooking Rocky, taking his time, looking to put him away.
Maivia just collapsed.
This just shows you how much damage Hunter Hearst Helmsley has inflicted on the challenger in this matchup.
I think Maivia's done. Official might want to step in, call this one.
The official checking on Rocky. Hunter Hearst Helmsley believes this is close to being over. Lifting him back up again. Rocky rolls through. Shoulders down. Rocky wins the title.
Rocky Maivia has shocked Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Here is your winner, and the new Intercontinental Champion, Rocky Maivia.
We have a new Intercontinental Champion.
I'm gonna turn the music back on, see if it has interest music.
in a family of elite combat athletes and top-tier performers. The final boss has always stood out, even when he was just a blue chipper. But there wouldn't be a final boss. There wouldn't even be a bloodline if it wasn't for The Rock's grandfather, the High Chief Peter Maivia. You can think of him as the first boss. Predecessor to the tribal chief.
He is one of, if not the foundation for our family. The Anoa'i Fatu Maivia wrestling dynasty. I don't think there's anybody more responsible for what's going on now than the High Chief himself.
Peter Maivia isn't simply one of the two principals behind the Sacred Blood Bond. He's also an incredibly decorated professional wrestler who traveled the world and won titles everywhere he went. New Zealand, Japan, Europe, and here in the United States, where he enjoyed especially successful runs in Hawaii and California. Maivia would eventually find his way to WWE, engaging in legendary battles with the likes of superstar Billy Graham. His larger-than-life personality would win the WWE Universe over in short order, as it had throughout his entire career. In the ring, High Chief Peter Maivia was a potent blend of brawn and grappling technique, often muscling his opponents down to the mat through a variety of joint locks and then switching to more painful holds once grounded. His sleeper hold and stump puller were both feared and renowned, and make no mistake about it, Maivia knew there was always more than one path to the ultimate victory. Out of the ring, High Chief Peter Maivia also ran one of the most successful wrestling promotions on the planet, Polynesian Pro Wrestling, based out of Hawaii, showing his mastery of the business in every aspect. His induction into WWE's Hall of Fame class of 2008 was supremely deserved, forever enshrining Peter Maivia as the legend he always was. And now, we present to you the opportunity to walk in the boots of the legendary High Chief Peter Maivia, facing off against one of the most legendary WWE rivals, George the Animal Steele. You will settle this score once and forever, and showcase the overwhelming strength of Peter Maivia, which has ever since remained as a hallmark for every single solitary member of this bloodline. Steele is no easy battle, though. He thrives in the chaos, one of pro wrestling's true madmen. He'll even try to eat part of the ring if he thinks it'll help him break you down. So do your best and honor High Chief Peter Maivia properly with a resounding victory.
Uh-oh, somebody called the local zoo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a steel cage match. Introducing first, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 275 pounds, George Big Animal Steele.
I'm not even sure the cage can contain this man.
And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George Steele, Peter Maivia.
Always a chaotic matchup.
His opponent from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 275 pounds,
because Maivia is a true brawler.
Few men can handle the chaos of the animal inside a steel cage, but I believe the High Chief is ready.
Maivia carrying such pride into the ring.
Very stark contrast to Steel.
We'll see which prevails tonight.
High Chief Peter Maivia taking on George the Animal Steel in a steel cage match. Quite a heated history between these two guys.
Yeah, Michael, and I think it's because Maivia is one of the few superstars brave enough to take on the animal. Big move followed up with...
He cuts the pin attempt short. Oh. Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Maivia and Steel as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks, too.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief. And the tribal tattoos on his body are extremely intricate and definitely eye-catching.
And Steel is, well, he's an ugly creature. Enough hair on his upper torso to classify as fur. Folds in his bald head. He's like a modern-day Neanderthal.
Power from the suplex. He's trying to make his way up the cage.
From the heavens, splash from the top.
The High Chief just refusing to be intimidated.
The animal has no idea what to make of Maivia.
George the Animal Steel is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination, guys. He's a true brawler.
And he might be the best brawler in WWE, Michael. There is no shortage of fight in the animal.
But you know who might be a better brawler, guys? The High Chief Peter Maivia. And when you consider that Maivia is also an excellent high flyer and a great technician, well, you can see why the High Chief is the favorite in this match, even with the steel cage stipulation.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. Running knee! Peter Maivia now with the upper hand.
Yeah, and Maivia has really figured the animal out here.
We've seen that Steel isn't above using a foreign object to gain the edge against Maivia. So he's got to have the advantage in a match where they're surrounded by one huge weapon, right?
Well, you'd think that, Cole, but think about how these men prepared for this match. The High Chief is a consummate professional whose game plan for this...
headed up to the top rope. This is... Oh! Arm drag.
Maivia has Steel in his sights, looking to put the animal down once and for all.
George beats him to the punch. Peter Maivia very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo.
And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stunt work credits to his name. And who knows? Maybe we'll see the Maivia name on Hollywood billboards again sometime. Going head-to-head, putting each other to the test. Ooh!
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Listen to this crowd, driving these competitors to leave everything out in the ring. That will leave you stunned. Big impact. The animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the animal brandish a weapon against Peter Maivia before when it was against the rules. The High Chief better be prepared for Steel to get even crazier.
Oh, Maivia is prepared, all right. The man is extremely tough and agile. In fact, the High Chief's entire body can be considered a weapon.
Setting up again. Backbreaker. Good grief.
No way Steel's coming back from that. Perched up top. Diving leg drop.
Caught that and reversed it.
Counters and counters. Each shoot.
He could be looking for a submission here. Hammer lock applied.
Pain just painted. Able to punch his way out. George the Animal Steel. Trying to ramp things up. Ooh,
I hit it too early.
Right in the solar plexus. Oh, man! Intercepted the attack with a kick to the face.
Sheesh, a painful-looking chop.
Ooh! No, nothing fancy here. Tasting victory. Backed up.
He breaks the ref's count before 2.
Still gonna take a massive effort to keep him down.
He counters with a great reversal. The High Chief Peter Maivia really making a name for himself at WWE, but he's had plenty of experience on the way up.
Plenty of championships on the West Coast, but he's made the biggest splash in Hawaii, where he earned multiple tag team titles.
Oh yeah, Maivia is a huge celebrity on the islands. In fact, I've heard some consider him the personification of Maui. Ooh, well measured.
Boom! Oh, God!
And starting to climb up the side of the cage.
Trying to stay sure-footed on the way up.
No more going up, seated at the top of the cage. He's trying to escape. He's got to give everything he has to push himself over the top.
Now for the hard part.
He can taste victory now.
Boom!
Oh, my God! Wait a minute!
What are you doing?
No way!
Oh, that's what I was trying to do.
The aim, it was all off, and the price couldn't have been higher.
You have to wonder if hesitation creeped in and made things go awry.
When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match with the Animal, he doesn't know what to expect, just to expect anything in the
world. Peter Maivia knows full well that he's in for some unusual treatment tonight. In fact, Steel often has trouble finding opponents due to his erratic nature.
But when it comes to competition, the High Chief wants to prove he's worthy of that name. Peter Maivia will take on any competitor, no matter the difficulty.
vertical suplex. He's going to ascend the cage.
Looking to keep steady, keep balanced.
Climbing up the cage now. At last, he's climbed to the top of the steel cage. From behind. Some folks call Peter Maivia the Flying Hawaiian, and the reasons are obvious for that moniker. But guys, measuring it up one more time. That'll do some serious damage.
Maivia can taste it now.
Brace for this impact.
Like a guillotine. This has been a true brawl, and you can see Maivia and Steel are pushing each other to the limit.
Fist drop. More attacks landing above the neck.
Things have to be getting a little fuzzy here.
Headlock cinched in and just tossed their opponent.
Momentum is all with Maivia now.
And you can see Steel is struggling to weather the storm of the High Chief. Oh, stiff uppercut.
Into the cage with fury.
First, this superstar is hurt.
Oh my gosh, what impact.
Maivia just dominated the Animal with that one.
Maivia's got his opponent where he wants them.
He's about to do it. He's about to do it again. Snap you in half.
There's no chance you're coming back from another.
Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver.
A stump puller.
Trapped in the clutch.
And he's tapping. He had to tap. He had no choice.
And the High Chief defeats the Animal.
Here is your winner,
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the Steel Cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for the High Chief, Peter Maivia.
George Steele is one tough animal, but the way Maivia faced him in the cage tonight just reinforced what everyone already knew, that the High Chief is one tough Samoan.
She's not like most girls. She's also not like most WWE superstars. Nia Jax, the reigning queen of the ring, is a reckoning. A force of nature that blitzes right through her competition. A cousin of The Rock. Nia Jax arrived in NXT almost 10 years ago with astronomical expectations. Undaunted, Nia Jax would dominate early opponents, finding herself competing for the NXT Women's Championship mere months after her debut. It did not take long for those running Raw and SmackDown to take notice.
Well, our next pick, Nia Jax.
And Nia Jax would join the Raw roster as part of the 2016 draft lottery. And since joining the main roster, absolutely no one has been safe from Nia Jax. She is a two-time women's champion. She is a two-time women's tag team champion. She competed in the men's Royal Rumble match in 2019, even getting an elimination while in the ring.
Nia Jax looking to eliminate, she does!
She's battled standouts like Charlotte, Bayley, and Becky Lynch. And all the while, she has left undeniable destruction in her wake. In the ring,
No Sasha Banks.
she applies many of the same tactics that once benefited Yokozuna, even using her own version of the Banzai drop, known as the Annihilator. And just like its namesake, if it connects, your night is over. And Nia Jax remains driven for even more success, jumping at any opportunity to prove her dominance. This last year, that included entering into the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament after earning victories over Naomi, Jade Cargill, and Bianca Belair. Nia Jax would fight her way into the finals, taking on former NXT Women's Champion Lyra Valkyria. Valkyria built a lot of momentum, defeating Dakota Kai, Zoe Stark, and Io Sky to punch her ticket into the final at the Queen and King of the Ring. With an obvious game plan, Lyra would look to stick and move, avoiding the colossal attacks of her opponent. Unfortunately, as often happens when competing against Nia Jax, Lyra made one miscalculation, and that error in judgment provided Nia Jax with the opening she needed to annihilate her competition. This is your opportunity to crown the first queen in Bloodline history. Make Lyra suffer. Make her regret ever entering your ring. Showcase the otherworldly power that forces an entire roster to cower in your presence. Because when you're an irresistible force like Nia Jax, resistance
is future.
And now a dark horse will face an unforgiving titan in hopes to don the crown. Lyra Valkyria versus Nia Jax in the Queen of the Ring Finals.
The following is the final match in the Queen of the Ring Tournament. Introducing first, from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
I cannot wait to witness what unfolds here. The irresistible force has been on a tear recently.
And Nia believes the crown already belongs to her. Will Jax's menacing presence and sheer power be too much for Valkyria to overcome? Or can Lyra write a happy ever after ending to her Cinderella story?
Lyra Valkyria fancies herself a Morgan, which is an Irish goddess of war. As they were on the battlefield, they used to take the shape of ravens to fly around and decide who would live and who would die. That is what Lyra Valkyria is bringing to the ring here tonight.
And her opponent, from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra Valkyria.
Lyra Valkyria may have read a little too much fantasy in her day, and now is reality. Lyra Valkyria is about to go toe-to-toe with a real-life, fire-breathing dragon in the form of Nia Jax. Nia Jax, who's in the best physical condition of her career, tonight will make someone. Will it be Lyra? Will it be Nia? We'll find out in a matter of moments.
And guys, you win the crown. Guess what waits for you in August?
A date with the champion of your respective brand at SummerSlam.
And there will be a court. And Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Nia's got it caught, though.
Lyra trying to rely on her technique to bring down the irresistible force, but having no luck at the moment.
I'm not sure this is going to work either.
Jax just entirely too strong, but whoa!
That was interesting.
Oh, nice athleticism by Valkyria. Even Jax might be a little impressed.
I wouldn't go that far, Saxton. Here comes Nia, just imposing her will on Lyra Valkyria.
Again, Lyra showing how resourceful she is, applying the sleeper to Nia Jax. Lyra tried to hold on.
And now Nia Jax in control, and she's going to look to put Lyra away. Nobody home, set outside the ring, and Valkyria's got a chance.
Huge window of opportunity. Right now for Lyra Valkyria to strike. Lyra may actually pull this off. Lyra may become queen. Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring.
Each woman here has had a tough road to becoming Queen of the Ring finalist. Every matchup in this bracket has been a toss-up.
Valkyria knocked off former women's champion Io Sky earlier this week, but Nia's had an even tougher challenge. Two great former champions in the form of Naomi and Bianca Belair.
Even more impressive than that, she handed Jade Cargill her first WWE loss.
Granted, Corey, that was a disqualification victory for Jax. I'd say there's still some unfinished business between Nia and Jade. Nia Jax, Lyra Valkyria facing off in the finals of the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament. Who will take home the crown? She better get back in the ring. Not much time left. And just barely made it back in.
Many in the WWE Universe getting their first look at Lyra Valkyria. She's only had 3 main roster matches so far, and they were all in this tournament.
Big wins over Dakota Kai, Zoe Stark, and Io Sky over the last 3 weeks. That's an extremely impressive start for Lyra.
Wow, undefeated for 3 weeks? When Nia Jax joined the main roster, she didn't lose a match for over 7 months, and Jax has stayed that dominant for years.
Corey, what do you think is going to be the key in this match for Nia Jax? She certainly made plenty of promises when it comes to being Queen of the Ring.
What Nia brings to the dance, Cole, is raw power, the likes of which you rarely see from most men, let alone women. Nia has absolutely no problem using that power, and the same goes for her throwing her weight around in the ring. Lyra Valkyria might just learn that the hard way tonight.
Oh, man, jarring headbutt.
In just a matter of minutes, we'll have our second Queen of the Ring. The first, of course, being Zelina Vega.
But you've got to believe that Zelina will want a shot at whichever woman wins this. She beat the woman now known as Piper Niven that night, so you know Queen Zelina can strike down an enemy of any size.
And Lyra suddenly finds herself on the defensive.
Yeah, Nia is just buzzing right through Lyra here.
She leaves the ring, but she can be counted out here.
Great power. Crashing down.
Samoan drop. We're getting up close. Look at this intense battle.
Everything ringside has potential to do some serious injury. Nia Jax is doing whatever she wants. Each Samoan drop driving all of the air out of Lyra Valkyria. Valkyria crushed in the corner by Jax.
Squashing Lyra in the corner, and the beginning of the end may be near. And Nia now, with Lyra on her back, going to climb up to the second rope.
This is a scary situation for Lyra. Oh, look at this. Maybe not.
No way. There's no way.
Oh, my.
Oh, no. Good night, Annihilator.
Here is your winner and the new Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax.
What a victory to the brand new Queen of the Ring.
Nia said she would do it, and she backed up her claims.
And now the Chief Content Officer of WWE and Triple H going to come in to congratulate Nia Jax, officially crown her the Queen of the Ring.
Absolute dominance by the new Queen.
I'm sure you will agree with your wise man. Many WWE superstars say they will do whatever it takes in order to achieve success. Quite often, it's a bunch of BS. But if you're lucky, you may run into someone who is willing to look out for the group. Someone willing to make sacrifices. And for this family, there was no one better than Rikishi. After the Head Shrinkers run in WWE came to an end, Rikishi, then known as Fatu, would go on a journey of self-discovery. This journey would lead to him taking on the name Rikishi, a subtle nod to his cousin Yokozuna, as well as an opportunity to start fresh with a global audience.
Well, my dad, when he became the Rikishi character, when you think about Samoan wrestlers, right, or mean, or aggressive, he made it like his own flavor, right? He had the blonde hair, still carried the aggressiveness, but I think he just wanted to add like a little flavor to it. It became even more popular to our culture.
Rikishi blitzed WWE from the jump, devastating opponents with new tricks and winning people over with his fat-ass dance moves.
That Rikishi is fat, all right. P-H-A-T.
And with this wave of newfound momentum came even more success, with Rikishi capturing the WWE Intercontinental Championship and displaying incredible athleticism in iconic moments like when he dove off the top of the steel cage. The year 2000 belonged to Rikishi. But little did anyone know, Rikishi held a dark secret regarding a decision he'd made not for his own benefit, but for the benefit of the family. It was at the 1999 Survivor Series that Stone Cold Steve Austin was hit by a car in the arena parking lot, forcing him from the main event later that night for the WWE Championship. For nearly a year, all of WWE was consumed with figuring out who was driving that damn car and why Austin was targeted in the first place. The verdict came in. The car was driven by Rikishi. Rikishi would stand strong.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. I didn't do it for me. I did it for The Rock.
What?
Rikishi would lay out a years-long gripe that WWE preferred Steve Austin to The Rock, and so Rikishi had made sure that The Rock's only competition had been removed from the picture. Rikishi sacrificed his own popularity to reach this goal. The Rock thrived while Austin was on the shelf. For Rikishi, the struggle and fall was all worth it. Rikishi knew that he would eventually have to face off with the Texas Rattlesnake to answer for his sins, and he welcomed that meeting with open arms. What Rikishi was unprepared for was for WWE to stack the deck entirely, looking to make Rikishi pay for taking out their golden goose. Stone Cold Steve Austin was allowed to drive his truck directly to the ring and was generally given the freedom to do whatever the hell he wanted in the name of revenge. We are going to make things right. This time, when Rikishi and Stone Cold Steve Austin lock horns, there will be no stacking of the deck. Someone willing to give of himself so that his family, this family, can succeed, deserves better. So get in there and showcase the never say die spirit that has led this family to victory time and time and time and time and time and time again. Use whatever weapon you can get your hands on and prove to Stone Cold Steve Austin that you will do anything for the people.
Is it legal to not show up? Rikishi has brutalized Austin lately.
Austin will be here, Byron. I just refuse to think anything else.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a no-holds-barred match. Introducing first, from the Isle of
Why they got Rikishi looking like he got a dress on? Man looking like somebody grandmama. Looking like Shelton Benjamin's mama. For those of y'all that was around and watched wrestling back when Shelton Benjamin had his mama come out there.
But for The Rock. Right, and now he's coming out here, and I guess if Austin doesn't show up, the general manager is going to have to come out here and declare this is a forfeit, and Rikishi's going to win it. This man makes me sick.
Take the dress off, Rikishi.
Is he here?
Well, there's the Rattlesnake's music.
He's here. Austin's here. Stone Cold Steve Austin came here with no fear, no hesitation, just revenge.
His opponent, from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Austin fought for his life to make it back here, to make Rikishi pay.
Now there is no way Rikishi can escape the Texas Rattlesnake.
It's been almost a year since Austin competed in the ring. Austin is a man possessed. Rikishi feels good about running over Austin and said he'd do it again. That man is sick.
Well, Rikishi made two mistakes. One, trying to end Austin's life. And two, not being man enough to finish the job.
Austin's going to absolutely tee off on Rikishi.
This one is going to get ugly in a hurry.
Shirt says, "What the hell are you looking at, jackass?"
We now know the sick, demented side of Rikishi.
Rikishi, a chance to win it here. Shoulders up.
Just power out.
Sharp elbow to the gut turns that one around.
And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with
Stone
what
Cold's
Rikishi's
pissed at
done.
me.
The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
No, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves
Not today, buddy.
family pride in that statement.
I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock without Austin in the picture, and that's thanks to Rikishi.
Sounds more like Rikishi is trying to take credit for all the Rock's success. Austin has revenge in the crosshairs. The target is the despicable Rikishi. This conflict is beyond disturbing. Corey, what's going through Rikishi's mind when it comes to defeating Stone Cold?
Rikishi has to be prepared to endure an emotional storm like he's never felt before. The big man must recover from that and use his weight to immobilize the Rattlesnake, because we know Austin will not stay down.
And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the Shark Tank that is WWE.
Are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. We're fortunate that it only put Austin on the show for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you'd even condone what Rikishi did.
Don't twist my words, Saxton. I'm not saying I condone Rikishi's actions. I'm just saying I understand them.
Stone Cold avoids the attack.
Down to Otis and a double axe handle smash.
Get your big ass up,
I just
Rikishi.
cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last year.
On the apron.
We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated.
Austin with a reversal.
His reversal is really good.
Boot to the stomach.
Stops the kick. Oh, he trapped the leg into it. Belly to belly.
That was impressive.
Rikishi feeling like he has a job to finish tonight. A career in Stone Cold's to bring to an end.
And that was just as devastating as a sledgehammer to Austin's truck. Such thunderous impact.
Spine buster. We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishi's are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there is no greater reason to stomp the tar out of somebody than that.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Oh, he fights Rikishi back.
Back and forth, trading reversals.
He gets sent straight down to the floor.
We talk a lot about Austin being prepared for a fight. Up the top. All the way to the outside.
Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed.
Shoulder tackle. And now Austin ragdolled to the outside. No count out as he takes things out of the ring.
Austin and Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside, and here comes the Rattlesnake.
Stone Cold Steve Austin fired up and revenge on his mind.
You got to think about how bad Austin has wanted this ever since Survivor Series last year. Been dying to get his hands on Rikishi.
All of that venom, all of the vitriol inside of Austin being unleashed on Rikishi right now.
Remember, this is no holds barred. Anything goes.
Austin has Rikishi down. The Rattlesnake is red hot. And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. Albany wants to see Rikishi.
Get barricade
Get beaten down like a pile of human filth. Coming back from the outside.
Bring your
now.
bitch ass back over here.
A show of confidence from Rikishi.
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight.
Across the top rope. What a
Damn.
shot.
And Rikishi lately has been calling himself a visionary, a pioneer.
Get out of here,
Austin.
Austin.
Garbage, if you ask me.
Well, those aren't self-imposed labels, Cole. Those labels are coming from the family, coming from a group of wrestling legends who are proud of Rikishi for standing up and making a change in this business.
I have a few labels for Rikishi. Coward, liar, embarrassment. Those fit him well. I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here.
Set straight into the barricade.
Oh, he slammed his face right into the barricade. Solid punch. Oh, what a response.
And we know how despicable Rikishi has been, but to throw vinegar in the rattlesnake's nest, Rikishi goes and destroys Austin's truck with a sledgehammer.
Well, hell hath no fury like a man who has his car tampered with. It's just extra motivation for every fist Austin lands in this fight.
Choke slam!
Landed. That offense will definitely knock the wind out of him.
Oh, colliding with a barricade.
And Rikishi slows Austin down with a thunderous right.
Austin's in trouble. And now steel chair. Oh, and Austin, he just averted disaster there.
And now Austin gonna deliver the punishment with the steel chair.
A relentless Texas rattlesnake beating the brakes off of Rikishi with a steel chair.
And again, thunderous blows by Austin. Down goes Rikishi. Austin beating the hell out of him.
I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I don't think the rattlesnake has taken it far enough, Corey. Austin wants to put Rikishi's life in danger, just like Rikishi did to...
And each of these lethal maneuvers have got to be taking a toll.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. The rattlesnake heads up high.
To the sky.
God damn it.
Could end right here.
He breaks the ref's count after one.
These one
Come
counts
on,
are
get up.
getting harder and harder to kick out of.
I'm gonna be so pissed if I don't get that shit done.
This could be it. Austin with the cover. No, he gets the shoulder up.
I'm gonna have to restart this shit.
Austin having flashbacks to Detroit. Rikishi's about to be a star.
Rikishi looking to finish the job from 10.
Fuck. I gotta do this shit again. Fucking bullshit.
It's a miracle Austin survived being run over by Rikishi. Now a pissed off Texas rattlesnake is on the loose and out for revenge.
It took Austin almost a year to recover from the injuries he suffered in that heinous attack. You can't blame Austin for the damage he inflicts on Rikishi tonight.
Byron, a lesser man wouldn't have survived. Stone Cold promised that Rikishi's days of walking above ground are over. This is no holds barred.
Power slam. Good night.
We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishis are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin really had his life taken.
Excuse me.
Whoa, what a landing! That was just incredible hang time.
Watch out!
Got out of the way that time.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Ooh, one step ahead there. Oh, he fights Rikishi.
Back stitching, back stitching. Okay, I think I'm good.
Back. And looking at my monitor, it just just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down.
Take off! Whoa, look out! I can't believe what we just saw.
I can't believe that didn't miss.
He's got himself a shovel. I think he's looking to bury his opponent quite literally.
Coming down hard with that shovel.
And the damage is just going to keep on coming if you can't find the defense for this. Off the barrel.
Corey, Austin has been out of in-ring action for nearly a year. Does any possible ring rust factor?
Maybe if this actually
Motherfucker threw it at me.
This isn't about arm drags. It's not about drop kicks. This is a fight. And there is never any rust on Stone Cold when it comes to fighting.
Shit.
And Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals will go to this disgusting lengths that Rikishi's gone to. That is hard to watch. And that was just as devastating as a sledgehammer to Austin's truck. Such thunderous impact. And Rikishi evades that.
Down with the Samoan drop. We talk a lot about Austin being prepared for a fight. Talk about the rattlesnake preparing to make Rikishi a dead man. Well, right now it's Rikishi doing the brawling. Rikishi's disdain for Austin looks greater than even we anticipate.
Now, devastating landing. Chokeslam.
And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. Albany wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth. Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Austin showing no fear, no intimidation.
Ooh, great anticipation.
Shocking inside cradle.
Small packages could be it.
Kick out.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. No one can. Scary mindset for the rattlesnake. Austin has scattered pictures of Rikishi all over his home. Said that every time he looks at Rikishi, he's looking at a dead man.
Yeah, Rikishi taking that as an empty threat, thinking that Austin isn't the man he claims to be. But trust me, when Stone Cold says he has you in his crosshairs, that's no empty threat. We saw that being telegraphed.
Rikishi is picking a competition apart.
No one holding Rikishi's family down now, taking out all those years of frustration on Austin here.
Oh, he slammed his face right into the barricade.
Brought down with a snap air.
And Rikishi enjoying how he's worn down the rattlesnake throughout this match.
And I bet The Rock is smiling about it too.
Oh, stop that nonsense, Corey. Austin just looking to humiliate his opponent.
And he gets discarded out of the ring. He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
And we know how despicable Rikishi has been. But to throw a finger on Rattlesnake's nest, Rikishi goes and destroys Austin's truck with a sledgehammer.
Well, hell hath no fury like a man who has his car tampered with. It's just extra motivation for every fist Austin lands in this fight.
Press and the piston-like right hands.
Hammered away with the right hand. This could be it. Austin with the cover. Kicks out.
There's some shock in the arena after that kick out.
Austin having flashbacks to Detroit. Rikishi's about to meet a stunner.
Kick gets caught. Lights out the way.
That was impressive.
Veteran instincts from Austin.
There has been a lot of vitriol coming from fans towards Rikishi these past few weeks. And this Albany crowd is continuing that pattern of disdain.
You think Rikishi cares about the fans, though? No, not at all. He truly believes he's done something for his family, for his people. His family's respect is the only respect he's desperate for.
And Rikishi's, I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I don't think the Rattlesnake has taken it far enough, Corey. Austin wants to put Rikishi's life in danger, just like Rikishi did to him.
Rikishi looking to finish the job from 10 months ago. Rikishi hoisting up his opponent.
Rikishi driver. That's it. Austin is out.
2 and a kick out. No one saw that coming.
What a kick out by Austin. You can never count the Rattlesnake. Scooped up. Here it comes.
Rikishi driver.
Rikishi may have put the exclamation on this one.
All right.
This is not what many of us expected to see. We wanted to see retribution, but Rikishi was too much of a monster for Stone Cold tonight.
The vitriol that consumed Rikishi powered him to finish the job and leave a battered Austin in his rear-view mirror.
I did it for The Rock.
His arrival signaled impending
Ooh, my
His very
God.
presence was enough to intimidate even the bravest WWE competitor. His name itself simply meant the end. And if you found yourself standing across the ring from Umaga, you were most certainly coming to the end of your own road. The younger brother of Rikishi, Umaga, was every bit the Samoan bulldozer that his nickname would suggest, mauling opponents,
Brian Kendrick,
relishing the chaos that he created. A menace
Jack,
to the
Mick Foley, whatever you want to call him,
and
Bobby Lashley.
badass
You should show Bobby.
tortured his
Jeff
prey
Hardy.
with high-impact collisions.
I look like Bobby there.
Ultimately sealing their fate with his vaunted Samoan spike, a vicious move.
Not 100% sure who that was. Shawn Michaels?
Solo
Inside the ring, man, he was just a complete monster. Anybody that stood in front of him, he was going to wreck him no matter what he had to do. He was just a crazy, wild Samoan. Outside of the ring, man, just a loving guy to be around. A fun uncle, always joking, always barbecuing at his house. I always looked up to him. He was just so cool.
Perhaps an unheralded aspect of Umaga's game was his mastery of mental warfare. Umaga loved to present a wild, out-of-control savage, one who needed manager Armando Alejandro Estrada to handle all the details while he destroyed opponents. Umaga was the perfect definition of the word aura. A two-time intercontinental heavyweight champion, Umaga established himself as one of the purest forms of dominance to ever set foot in a WWE ring. His intense clashes with Batista, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, and Triple H, along with WWE Championship battles against John Cena, still live on in the memories of those who were fortunate enough to watch Umaga perform. And Umaga will live in immortality through every member of this family, whether it's with a huge Samoan drop, a running bulldozer into the corner, a Samoan spike, or even a war cry in the middle of battle. Umaga is forever.
I wish he was here. I know he's watching from above.
So you, our beloved Us in training, are asked one simple thing here in the WWE 2K25 showcase: to defeat
John Cena. I knew that was coming.
You've done that in this mode before, right?
Yeah.
Simple. It was at New Year's Revolution in 2007 that Umaga and John Cena first collided for the WWE title. Umaga appeared to be too much for Cena in the minds of many pundits. Undefeated in WWE some 9 months after his debut, and things were going very well for Umaga. Until...
Why they ain't showing Lilian Garcia?
Umaga would see his undefeated streak end by, of all things, a damn roll-up after rushing directly into the outstretched shoes of John Cena. 1 second of luck allowed John Cena
Technically 3.
to escape the inevitable. And now it's on you to fix it. Head into that ring. Showcase Umaga's cruel brutality. And get Umaga the WWE Heavyweight Championship victory that he should have gotten in the first place. I assure you, my dear friend, Armando Alejandro Estrada will make sure nothing else goes wrong if you take care of business inside the ring.
He's so extra.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here he is. He can be the next WWE champion, the near 400-pound Umaga. A man that since debuting right after WrestleMania 9 months ago has remained undefeated. And Umaga has been in the ring, Byron, with the best of WWE.
This man looks, moves, and sounds like a movie monster. Except Umaga is for real.
He is a Samoan bulldozer, an 18-wheel version with a mean streak. Big, athletic, strong, and probably going to outweigh John Cena by well over 100 pounds.
Since 1963, the WWE title has only changed hands twice here in Kansas City. That's twice in the last 47 years.
But Umaga is a scary human being. He can easily change that trend right here tonight.
A phenomenal ovation in this arena because the champ is here. John Cena has a gigantic challenge awaiting him in the ring, but Cena doesn't have a reverse gear.
Absolutely not. The champ only goes one way, and that's straight at you.
Knock the shell off. Swell off.
John Cena, a 3-time WWE champion, the handler of Umaga, Armando Estrada, trying to control this undefeated challenger.
Once the bell rings, these two are going to go at each other full force.
I'm ready to get in there and beat him up. I'm not like cool. I brush your mouth like Colgate. That makes no sense.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 353 pounds, Umaga. And from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing at 248 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, John Cena!
It looks so flimsy, the belt does.
The energy in this arena is palpable.
These competitors know exactly what's on the line.
Let's get it going.
John Cena and Umaga battling here for the WWE Championship. Will John Cena halt the Samoan Bulldozer's path to destruction?
Cena's going to have to go all out to accomplish that. No one has been able to withstand Umaga thus far.
Umaga's gonna fly!
What? Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
1, 2.
Just got tossed over the guardrail, and the potential for a countout is looming. Looking to beat the countout and head back to the ring.
Superstar setting up.
Spiked with a Uranagi.
Cena tonight attempting to do something no one else has been able to do. Be it HBK, Triple H, Kane, the list goes on and on. No one has been able to beat Umaga.
Since debuting in last year's WrestleMania, he's never been pinned, never been submitted. Umaga is a man who's decimated every single thing in his path. It's not hyperbole to call him a dangerous and deadly savage.
Nice running crossbody. This is getting awfully close to a count out here.
He quickly slides into the ring.
Just in time to beat the count.
Picked up. Beautiful spin out powerbomb.
Umaga is truly a specimen to marvel at, Corey. And his handler, Armando Alejandro Estrada, knows he has a thoroughbred on his hands.
There's a difference between thoroughbreds and Umaga, though, Cole. Thoroughbreds can be tame. Umaga cannot. Estrada can only serve as a mouthpiece for Umaga. He can only help direct Umaga's blind brutality. I think even Estrada knows no one can control the Samoan Bulldozer.
Stamina is going to be a key factor in this match tonight. Can Cena weather Umaga's vicious attacks? Can Umaga keep up the offensive pressure as Cena drags this into deep waters?
I think you're right, Cole. This might just come down to who has more gas in the tank.
Big offense could be coming here.
Ooh. And Umaga will look to continue. From the top.
Ripped off the ropes in a hurry.
There goes Cena into a rough landing. Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count. Oh, what a quick answer. And don't expect much of a wrestling match in this one. Expect more of a brawl. This is not going to... look pretty. It's going to get ugly. This is two trains on a track to a head-on collision.
Toe-to-toe, it's going to be bad, it's going to be bloody, and it will come down to who wants it more.
And he heads back into the ring. The intensity of Umaga.
He's got to make some moves here or suffer the countout.
Get in here, John Cena, you bitch.
He got in. He got in. Just avoiding the ref's count.
Side slam.
A rare position for Cena in this fight. We can't often say that John's overpowered in a matchup, but this 360-plus pound Samoan bulldozer is more than a formidable opponent.
Listen, sometimes when there's a fight, you're not always going to be the biggest. You're not always going to be the strongest. And even if that is the case for Cena tonight, John Cena has never met a fight he didn't like.
Cena will try to gain strength from this capacity crowd in Kansas City, but not even that may be enough to stop a rampaging Umaga. Working on their arm.
It countered with a knuckle sandwich.
Uh-oh.
How the fuck does he keep countering?
Elbow coming in, takedown. Gonna stack them up here. The challenger is going for
Bro.
it. Oh my, how in the world did he kick out of that?
Strong kick out, but you have to wonder if he can keep it up. Tagged with a punch. Here we go. Time to work out some aggression.
Cena gets intercepted.
Countering each other again and again. Back and forth, counter after counter.
Oof. They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this. Ooh.
Ooh. Down on the windpipe. And with the attacks Umaga has been delivering, you have to think about internal injuries mounting on Cena now.
This'll do it. Umaga, Samoan spike. The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
And I could look at Umaga, and he reminds me of Yokozuna, whose unmatched thickness and size is an orthodox offense.
Look at Umaga's thighs, his calves. They give him a great power and a great base. It makes him almost impossible to knock off his feet.
He's thick, he's strong, he's nasty, and he won't. Here it comes! Samoan spike!
Could that be enough to gain the title?
Scaling the turnbuckle here.
Umaga's gonna fly!
Samoan splash!
Cena now taking the brunt of the attack.
Cena has no response for Umaga's savage and brutal offense.
And Umaga, of course, coming from a very rich heritage. Some of the greatest athletes in any sport come from the Samoan heritage.
Umaga's aggressive. And Cena flattened in the corner.
Umaga's just overpowering him. Look at the strength. Into the corner, just setting Cena up.
You have to start to ask yourself, is the end of John Cena near?
I think so. Look out!
What a headbutt. No one has been able to stop Umaga. No one.
You are seeing why Umaga is undefeated. Why no one has been able to stop the Samoan bulldozer.
Here comes Umaga, and Cena catches him with a boot. John Cena from behind, rolls him up, shoulders down, and a kick out by Umaga.
And Cena immediately back into the clutches of Umaga.
I'm not sure what else Cena can do here. I'm not sure John Cena knows how to stop Umaga.
And Corey, you know there's no force equal to being on the receiving end of a headbutt from Umaga.
It's in Umaga's DNA. Generations have perfected the art of using their own skull as a weapon that could stop an elephant.
Ain't that a bitch?
Sometimes I look at Umaga and it just
Legs
scares me.
Get
I think
him.
he forgets that he's even in a championship match. Estrada is very aware of it, but Umaga sometimes looks oblivious to what's going on, other than the fact that he knows he's supposed to hurt his opponent.
Having no conscience is what has set Umaga apart. If he gets confused and the bloodthirst takes over, that's where Estrada becomes useful by directing Umaga back to the ultimate goal.
I think Umaga just doesn't know when to stop attacking. He has no sense of what it means to... From the top!
Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
Momentum fully shifted to Umaga.
Umaga is simply overpowering John Cena right now. Cena stays off the attack. Uh-oh.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse.
He finally creates some more offense for himself.
Could be what Cena needed to ignite a rally.
Fends it off. Good counter.
Big forearm. Uh-oh. Gets out.
Take it over.
Go for the win here.
Chance down. This one's for everything.
He knows the goal is to win the match, right?
Yeah, what's he doing?
Ouch.
Oh, man.
And Cena's starting to falter here.
Full focus from Umaga. Good Lord, watch the power of Umaga. Brutal attack from Umaga. He smells Cena's blood in the water.
Pulled in from belly to belly.
Umaga with a crazed look in his eyes, staring down Cena. This'll do it. Umaga. Solo spike.
We might be moments away from crowning a new champ.
New champion. An undefeated champion.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Champion, Umaga!
This proves it. Truly no one can withstand Umaga. The Samoan Bulldozer has wrecked his way straight to the WWE Championship. Cena's title reign
Over.
Hey, in WWE, things move really fast. If you aren't present in the moment, it can feel like a year goes by in only 2 or 3 minutes. That's why you always have to make time to make sure that you check. Hold on. Did I just hear myself say 3 minutes? Stop. Can you believe I'm actually doing Eric Bischoff's shtick? In the early 2000s, few words sent a shudder through the roster like the words 3 minutes, summoning the fearsome duo of Rosie and Jamal, collectively known as the 3-Minute Warning. Initially hired by the aforementioned Raw General Manager Eric Bischoff to interrupt anything he didn't find to be entertaining.
You're just not entertaining me. 3 minutes are just about up.
The two instantly made their mark in WWE with their complete and total decimation of anyone that was targeted. Their formula was really simple. 2 bruisers with surprising quickness who took pleasure in throwing opponents all around the ring with reckless abandon. And the trail of bodies left in their wake remains a testament to their
Big Show.
Rosie, older brother of your tribal chief Roman Reigns, and Jamal, who would in time develop his skills further and take the name of Umaga, were about instant gratification. They treated matches like a race, seeing how much damage they could fit into the shortest time possible.
The 3-minute warning with my brother and my cousin, it was just one of the coolest gimmicks of all time to me. It was catchy, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of knew what was happening. And I feel like we all remember when the 3-minute warning hit for the first time. You know, the whole Den TV area just lit up.
Every match was a train wreck, as the two would use their size to overwhelm most opponents.
Goldberg.
Coupling that with incredible tag team maneuvers to increase the carnage to its maximum levels. That approach,
Spike Dudley.
maximizing damage while minimizing
They're
time,
like Billy Gunn, but
was
why would they have him
3-minute
blurred?
warning signature.
Oh,
The
that's
team
right.
itself saw its run in WWE last for a little over a year.
AEW.
But at that time, managed to make such an impression with the WWE Universe that it still resonates today. They are proof of the impact anyone can make if they capitalize on their opportunities, as 3-minute warning did every single time.
It was a short-lived gimmick, but it was a really cool gimmick, and I just think it shows the versatility of, hey, if you need us to go out there and tell you a Broadway story, I'll cover 2 hours if you like. But if you need us to come out in 3 minutes to make an impact, we can do that too. But you gotta be really good to be thrown in there with the very, very best in the industry. I'm getting all pumped and proud, for my brother and my cousin right now, just thinking about it.
Here in the WWE 2K25 showcase, we have selected another team that embodies the same mindset in Akam and Razor the AOP. Similar to Jamal and Rosie, these two look to inflict the most pain in the most efficient manner. Like 3-minute warning, AOP happily dispatches when summoned. Like 3-minute warning, AOP features 2 Goliaths who will hurl your body from pillar to post before finally bringing it all to a most painful conclusion. It's up to you in this Extreme Rules contest to beat the AOP to the punch and showcase the Wrecking Crew approach that made 3-minute warning the premier bruiser squad in all of WWE. And don't worry, we will give you more than 3 minutes to make that fact perfectly clear. As a matter of fact, take your time and enjoy dishing out the punishment.
AOP is here, ready to wreak havoc. And they want to prove 3-minute warning has nothing on them.
2 roughneck teams ready to use this Extreme Rules stipulation to the fullest.
Go pee. Because I go in the one in the front room.
I have a bathroom too.
Yeah, but that's your bathroom.
The following contest is a tag team Extreme Rules match. And accompanied by Paul Ellering and a combined weight of 620 pounds. Akam and Razor, the authors of pain.
AOP look unintimidated by the task at hand. They are totally prepared for the merciless tandem of 3-minute warning.
You know, there's actually a lot in common between these two teams in terms of tactics and physicality.
And guys, the authors of pain now have 3 minutes.
And a combined weight of 770 pounds. Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Authors of Pain versus 3-minute warning is a recipe for brutality and ruthless carnage.
And that's an irregular match, Cole. This is Extreme Rules.
These 2 hit squads are going to tear each other apart.
3-minute warning made a career out of demolishing anyone who got in their way. Why would AOP be any different?
Because that's exactly what AOP does too. They play the same game as 3-minute warning.
Here we go with AOP and 3-minute warning going head-to-head. This is an Extreme Rules match, and it's a good thing it is, because neither one of these teams likes to play by the rules or limit their aggressive tendencies.
There's nothing on the minds of these men except dealing as much damage to one another as possible. Both 3-minute warning and the AOP excel at brutalizing their opponents and inflicting massive amounts of pain. But only one of them can be the best at it. Perched up top.
Goodness gracious.
Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train, and it's only going to feel like the longest 3 minutes of their lives. When you're as big and strong as Rosie and Jamal, that's how quickly it can be over. AOP and 3-minute warning both love to bring the pain to their opponents, but I'm not sure AOP's ready for the pure chaos that is 3-minute warning. That ability to be totally unpredictable could play in 3-minute warning's favor.
Interesting point, Corey. AOP likes to slowly grind their opponents into dust, but 3-minute warning are always looking for a quick, dominant win. Oh! You don't aim for the apron unless you're looking to do some serious damage. Retaliation from Rezar. Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds. The man can run a 40-yard dash in 4.8 seconds. This guy is a pure athlete. The cover for the win. Gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
Just using the adrenaline to stay in the match. We're no closer to a winner just yet.
Taken down with a body slam. His stamina is getting tested here.
Jamal putting his bad intentions to work.
Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
If you're looking to cause quick, sharp damage, you can't go wrong with the kendo stick.
Rezar avoids that one.
Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over 1,300 combined pounds colliding.
These men are so big and so thick, it's a challenge to wrap your arms around them. It's really just best to find weapons and whack away.
Yeah, and there's plenty of weapons to choose from tonight.
He's looking to take things to the outside now.
Sidewalk slam! Almost drove him through the ring. He is looking to do some serious harm. Slam! What impact! Here we go, Byron. Samoan drop.
With authority. Man, Rosie and Jamal, Akam and Rezar representing the biggest, most imposing teams WWE has ever seen. Both teams don't care what the motive is, don't care who the target is. Their goal always remains the same, and that is complete destruction of the opposition.
Oh, kick to the face.
Forget it. AOP just fell to their demise, and he now slides back into the ring.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now?
Goes into the corner.
Getting positioned on the top rope.
Rosie left an opening for the counter. He's absorbing a lot of damage here.
Yeah, but no one has ever won an Extreme Rules match by playing it safe.
Spinebuster.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
What the heck is this manager doing looking up?
Yeah, shit.
Ring. He can't be acting like this. He's headed out to the ringside area. He gets into the ring.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my. Turn that around and spiked him. Watching the hardcore style of 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal have a real tenacity.
A duo that couldn't care less about headlocks. They're just all about beating the hell out of you. 3-minute warnings, thug-like tactics need to be respected.
Rosie and Jamal only care about one thing, and that's the winner's purse.
Look at this.
Picture perfect backbreaker.
John Henry swinging the hammer like that.
Any one of these attacks could cause irreparable damage, but I don't think you can come back from this many.
Taking this match to the outside.
Oh, a headbutt right to the shoulder.
That's using your noggin. Oh, man, he is fired up now. That elbow looked like it hurt.
Oh, he fends that off.
Damn it.
Pump handle locked in. time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on.
His body has to be racked with pain.
Extreme Rules takes an intense toll on the body. The longer this match goes, the worse it gets.
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring. Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
What the fuck?
Makes the cover.
These motherfuckers just beat me.
The victory.
Here are your winners.
Let's try that again.
Here we go with AOP and 3-minute warning going head-to-head. This is an Extreme Rules match, and it's a good thing it is, because neither one of these teams likes to play by the rules or limit their aggressive tendencies.
There is nothing on the minds of these men except dealing as much damage to one another as possible. Both 3-minute warning and from the top. You gotta be kidding me!
Size and momentum, landing with a sickening thud. Headbutt to the gut! Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train, and it's only going to feel like the longest 3 minutes of their lives. When you're as big and strong as Rosie and Jamal, that's how quickly it can be over.
Many would call the AOP and 3-minute warning equally brutal. How can one of these teams get the edge in this head-to-head contest?
It's true they're well matched, but AOP tends to be the more methodical and calculating of the two teams. If AOP can get control of the pace and smother 3-minute warning's chaotic in-ring style, they'll be in a position to win this.
And he slides him back to the mat.
From the top, diving headbutt. Someone get the spatula. We have a human being to scrape up.
Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over first up top.
Good Lord, taking flight. Trying to do as much damage as humanly possible. But at what cost?
Lands the trash can.
Predicted what was coming.
Planted down across the back.
Boom! Intercepted by Rosie.
Dude, come help me. I got fucking shit to do over here. Where's my tag team partner at? Fucking Umaga over there bullshitting, knowing we on a time limit here.
Some bad intentions here, guys. Man, Rosie and Jamal, Akam and Razor, representing the biggest, most imposing teams WWE has ever seen. Both teams don't care what the motive is, don't care who the target is. Their goal always remains the same, and that is complete destruction of the opposition.
Move, get off of me.
Opportunity ass kickers. The first few rows should take a
Razor going to the pin. This could be over. The ref not even getting to one.
I can't believe the ref didn't even get to one.
I'm about to do this shit a fucking again. Get off of me.
Watch for the hardcore style of 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal have a rough tenacity.
A duo that couldn't care less about headlocks. They're just all about beating the hell out of you. 3-minute warning's thug-like tactics need to be respected.
Rosie and Jamal only care about one thing, and that's the winner's purse. Going for the run.
That's it. 3-minute warning. Done.
What the fuck's going on in the ring?
Here are your winners.
What the hell?
We got 3-minute warning and the authors of pain clashing tonight.
Look, Umaga, don't fuck this shit up, dude.
Considering the teams involved here, it comes as no surprise that we have medical teams standing by backstage.
Yeah, these are two of the most merciless and physical teams we've ever seen. Lasting bodily harm isn't just highly probable in this match, it's essentially guaranteed.
Well, I, for one, can't wait to see what these teams do with the rules thrown out the window. They're free to be as creative as they want in their pursuit of absolutely annihilating one another.
I just realized is that Prime over there.
Oh my goodness.
That is
What a
wild.
smash.
That is just insulting.
Rosie responds. Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over 1,300 combined pounds colliding.
These men are so big and so thick, it's a challenge to wrap your arms around.
Flying through the air and connects.
Completely throwing self-preservation out the window.
I don't know how your mind would even think about doing that.
He's starting to feel the results of this pounding.
Yeah, Aiken looked confident going on the attack.
Ooh. One step ahead there. And he tosses him back in now. He's looking for something. This could get dangerous.
Come on in here. Come on in here. Come on in
The
here.
trash can out. That's for cleaning. Well, Saxton, it's about to be used to clean house.
Slam! Landed it. Watch for the hardcore style. 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal have a rough tenacity.
A duo that couldn't care less about headlocks. They're just all about beating the hell out of you. 3-minute warnings, thug-like tactics need to be respected.
Rosie and Jamal only care about one thing, and that's the winner's purse. Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad?
Keep your voice down.
Nice hip toss. Just a perfect mix of pure power and bad intentions.
I can't fight both of these fuckers.
Shoulders down.
Here we go. Not a very effective pin attempt.
Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds. The man can run a 40-yard dash in 4.8 seconds. This guy is a pure athlete.
Rosie played high school football with a legendary running back before plank.
Will this be enough?
What the fuck is going on?
He is certainly
From the top. Diving headbutt. I don't care how much you train. You can't prepare for a commercial airliner to come crashing down on you like that.
Hopefully this makes him orange. If not, I gotta restart it.
I think he really felt
Nope.
that one.
Yeah, Jamal reminding his opponent that he...
So Jamar,
Here we go with AOP
please,
and 3-minute
Umaga, whatever you want to be
head-to-head.
called,
This is an Extreme Rules match, and it's a good thing
Please
it is,
take your
because
dude.
neither one of these teams likes to play by the rules or limit their aggressive tendencies.
Well, there is nothing on the minds of these men except...
Looking for the quick pin.
what is he doing to my? Is he massaging me?
He throws his shoulder up before two.
still too fresh to stay down.
Opposite Pang taking out a 3-minute warning in a match that feels created for them. Extreme Rules.
And Rosie and Jamal, Akam and Razor representing the biggest, most imposing teams WWE has ever seen. Both teams don't care what the motive is, don't care who the target is. Their goal always remains the same, and that is complete destruction of the opposition.
Go out there and fight him, dude.
Equal opportunity ass kickers. The first few rows should take a couple steps back because no one is safe when you're in the vicinity of these teams. AOP and 3-minute warning both love to bring the pain to their opponents, but I'm not sure AOP's ready for the pure chaos that is 3-minute warning. That ability to be totally unpredictable could play in 3-minute warning's favor.
Interesting point, Corey. AOP likes to slowly grind their opponents into dust, but 3-minute warning are always looking for a quick, dominant win.
Do not throw him in here. I'm in here trying to
Vicious back
beat this dude up. That's how I throw him
to
down.
the hardcore style of 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal have a rough tenacity.
A duo that couldn't care less about headlocks. They're just all about beating the hell out of you. 3-minute warnings, thug-like tactics need to be respected.
Rosie and Jamal only care about one thing, and that's the winner's purse.
Jamal going up. Gets slammed on the top.
Oh gosh, that looked like a bad landing.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Using the rope to their advantage and heading up top.
Trying to fight with a...
From the top, all the way to the outside.
Still not fucking
It's
on.
kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense, but I can't say it didn't pay off.
Rosie and Jamal tell their
There we
victims
go.
they feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train, and it's only going to feel like the longest 3 minutes of their lives. When you're as big and strong as Rosie and Jamal, that's how quickly it can be over.
Just trying to pound their opponent into the ground even further. Into the pin.
Is that enough?
And he kicks out of the pin and one.
Still not enough to put him away.
And it must be garbage day because out comes the pin.
Come on, dude.
Jamal's derailed for a moment by that attack.
Yeah, Razor came prepared for this matchup.
A show of confidence from Razor. Great way to disorient your opponent.
Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over 1,300 combined pounds colliding.
Stop being a bitch, Rosie. Get up.
So thick, it's a challenge to wrap your arms around them. It's really just best to find weapons and whack away.
Yeah, and there's plenty of weapons to choose from tonight. And when he's got that chair, you know he wants to send a serious message.
These attacks are starting to impact him.
Yeah, Akam looked confident going on the attack. Oh, directly to the neck.
Tossed back into the ring. And he gets set back into the ring.
Oh, stiff headbutt.
Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds, a man who can run a 40-yard dash in 4.8 seconds. This guy is a pure athlete.
Rosie played high school football with a legendary running back before playing college ball in Hawaii. Imagine being pancaked by the force Rosie brings.
Get in here.
Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad?
Keep your voice down.
Motherfucker hit me.
Sliding back into the ring. Oh, quick way to respond with the reversal.
Going for the run.
That's it. 3-minute warning. Our
Goes for the pin.
Come on.
He gets the shoulder up before 3.
Just an incredible wherewithal to get
Stop getting his attention. Stop looking at him.
after taking that maneuver.
And it's going to take the punch. Takedown, got the shoulders down. Turns it around, the shoulders are down. Makes the save, and they continue this match. Razor gets fended off.
Punishing power slam. Pump handle locked in.
Death Valley driver.
AOP might have just passed their final testament.
You gotta be kidding me. What just happened?
I don't know, but I think it just blew the roof off this arena.
How draining was that? Can it be done again? Can that maneuver be summoned at least one more time?
Slips away just in time. This is a whole new level of chaos and brutality.
3-minute warning, and AOP just keep upping the ante on each other.
Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
He's heading back to the ring.
Looking to tee up with that kendo stick. Best to get out of his way.
He has to be suffering here.
At this point in the match, there's no time to recover. The damage is done.
Using that chair to play mind games with his opponent.
Shoulders are down.
Instantly, he has his
Fucking
shoulders
get
up.
one of them, Jamar.
To stay down.
Pure and
Hit him.
big.
Damn.
He's headed to the top now. Being carried around now.
I don't know what his moves are. Finisher, Samoan Splash. Corner. Got you.
And now he gets back into the ring. Lands the trash can.
Full control of their opponent, slamming their opponent right in front of the corner.
From the heavens, the big body splash from the top.
3-minute
just be done messing around.
And that was certainly a targeted attack to the core. Rosie and Jamal survive Extreme Rules.
Holy shit.
Here are your winners, Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Gotta give it up to 3-minute warning. In a contest between two of the most badass squads we've ever seen, they were the tougher competitors.
Yeah, but AOP certainly made 3-minute warning earn this win. Just think about all the carnage we witnessed here.
That was a lot.
We've come to the part of the showcase where we get to talk about Tamina. Ever since walking in WWE, shoulder to shoulder with the Usos, Tamina's alliance with this dynasty has never been in question.
I remember watching Monday Night Raw and I seen Tamina debut with my brothers. It was a pretty cool, dynamic, right? Two of my brothers and Tamina.
Together, Tamina and the Usos helped each other navigate through a trial-filled first year in WWE, making sure they all survived together. In later years, Tamina has formed alliances with both Naomi and Nia Jax, honoring this family's connection. While Tamina has looked to create her own name in the industry, she has never missed a chance to acknowledge her place in this family either. Trained by Afa and Sika, the wild Samoans, Tamina was instilled with the same instincts that have carried each member of this family to wrestling glory. Her in-ring approach is similar to many in the bloodline, quick striking, high-impact attacks, and smothering holds. As capable with a super kick or a big splash as anyone else, Tamina has maintained a remarkable level of success in her WWE career. A constant contender, Tamina has competed for the Women's Championship on many occasions. She's also held the Women's Tag Team Championships along with 9 separate reigns as the 24/7 champion. Tamina has proven capable in any environment against any opponent. Tamina is always the perfect test for a rising contender. Defeating Tamina proves that you're at the top of your game, and she will always expose those who aren't quite ready yet. Taking her lightly is the easiest way to book your visit to the local medical facility. Tamina has taken part in many memorable moments, but in the 2K25 showcase, we're going to give you the chance to make history. In the first ever women's Money in the Bank match, Carmella, of all people, would walk out victorious after letting someone else do all the work. Tamina, Becky Lynch, Natalya, and Charlotte Flair were all robbed of a great opportunity that night by Carmella. So this is your chance to make it right. Showcase Tamina's grit and take out the other 4 ladies in this ladder match to become the first ever winner of the Women's Money in the Bank. Carmella might still sneak out with the win, but if she does, she's doing it on her own because we're not allowing anyone else at ringside for this match in our showcase.
We are making history tonight here in St. Louis, the first ever Women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
The following is the first ever Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Introducing first, from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair looking to become a Triple Crown champion. Every title, every opportunity she has put in front of herself, she has seized. This is a night where careers change forever.
You're right, Cole. You can feel it. Legends are going to be made. Careers defined. Hearts broken. This is Money in the Bank.
And Byron, Becky Lynch with a very astute point. I rip off arms. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Next, from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
To add to that, Michael, I talked to Becky earlier and I asked, are you nervous about this? She said, yeah, I'm a little nervous, but I'm more excited than anything because I get to be part of history.
Becky Lynch, the first woman drafted to SmackDown. First SmackDown Women's Champion. Can she become the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Well, you could feel the excitement the moment they brought out the ladders before this show started. There is a big fight feel right here in St. Louis.
There's a big fight coming. Tamina, perhaps the most dominant superstar in this match.
And I guarantee she is not fazed by taking on 4 different opponents in a ladder match.
From the Pacific Islands, Tamina.
This is a milestone moment that is being watched all over the world.
And Tamina is hoping to live up to her family's legacy. She wants that briefcase. She wants that title. It's in her blood.
Mella is money, and she is as confident as ever.
Making her way to the ring from Staten Island, Carmella.
Byron, Carmella's made a couple of good points recently, saying, I was the last woman drafted in the WWE draft last summer. How big of a chip is on her shoulder?
Oh, she's got a huge chip on her shoulder. And also, don't forget, Carmella has had some major victories lately, so she has all the fuel you could need heading into a match of this type.
Natalya, another superstar who walks into this match thinking she has legacy on her side tonight.
And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
Every last woman in this match has chased this opportunity so fiercely. They have chased the championship, perhaps none more so than Natalya.
Winning Money in the Bank would certainly go a long way to helping Natalya prove she too is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Winning that briefcase is like taking the proverbial express lane to success.
This new generation of female superstars are providing yet another milestone moment here. Tamina, Charlotte, Carmella, Natalya, and Becky Lynch are going to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase, become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
Just cranking the head.
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before. It could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
Remember, the first woman to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase will become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. No countouts, no disqualifications in...
Uh-oh, Dragon Sleeper applied. This could be it. It's got to be a matter of seconds before we hear...
Showing the world just how much fight she's got left.
And she re-enters the ring.
From behind, back suplex. No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for themselves.
There is no room for friends when history is being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank.
She's rummaging around under the ring here.
With all this in mind, take it from me. Nothing good ever comes from rearranging furniture.
Uh-oh, guys.
We should probably take a step back here. Boom, impact.
Let's hope this thing doesn't get any closer to us.
Hoping's a good start, but we might be better off just backing it now.
3 second-generation superstars competing in this up high, but now to Natalya.
They got all of that, just taking flight and soaring through the sky.
Here we go.
Drop kick to the back.
She's back in the ring now.
Drop, and there's a takedown.
Shot block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee.
Debilitating attacks like that are exactly how you create a big opening.
Carmella perhaps realizing there that she's not as untouchable as she claims.
Destructive offense from Natalya.
Center of the ring. She's reaching up and trying to unhook it as fast as she can.
Maybe this isn't a good position to go for it.
That certainly seems to be having trouble up there.
Contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once. And the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain. To become the SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
Yeah, you did.
Becky just mocking her now.
Counter from Tamina.
Why you didn't throw her out?
That'll give you whiplash.
And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match.
Come on, get it down, get it down.
Shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with...
She can be set up for a submission here.
Cross armbar locked in. Cross armbar is in. No! Change of plans.
What are we going to see here? From the top.
Good contact by Tamina.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
Well,
damn it.
There she goes.
I need her back in the ring, guys.
Uh-oh. Both arms trapped. This will not end well. And the Queen might be hurting after that hit.
Yeah, the effects of this ladder match are not going to go away anytime soon.
Taking the action to the outside.
You might be taking a breather here.
Whip back into the ring.
Nice reversal by Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte driving Tamina, and both tumble to the floor.
Both women crashing down hard. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, the first to her feet, surveying the situation.
Oh, my blimey, Tamina into the steps.
Well, you are seeing a heightened level of aggression, heightened level of intensity from all these competitors because of the stakes involved.
Guys, where's Charlotte going?
Flair looking to up the ante now from the top.
Oh my goodness, taking out everybody.
The Queen rising to the occasion.
What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
And undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder?
What?
Utilizing the unforgiving steel of the ladder.
And now she delivers her back into the ring. She's been slowed down yet again.
And all this pain and discomfort.
God fucking shit. Because that stupid bitch was fucking with me. Outside the ring. Charlotte. Damn hoe.
All of the opportunity. We call it the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
The revolution that became an evolution only continues in the women's division. One of these women will climb the ladder and earn the opportunity of a lifetime. No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history's being made. Not when we can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Then down to Tamina. Just rubbing salt in the wound now.
Trying to get that mental edge. You can't let yourself get psyched out.
Remember, the first woman to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase will become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. No countouts, no disqualifications in this match.
Everybody is coming in with a different strategy, but remaining close is the key. Luck is going to play a part, but you'll increase your odds if you stay close to the ladder and close to the briefcase.
And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. Because he's actually trying the ladder with no arms.
Shut up, bro.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Nice gut-wrench suplex. A quick reversal from her. And an elbow. The contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight. Kick lands.
Why do y'all keep interrupting me?
There it is! Reversal!
Ooh, what a forearm corner.
Getting the ladder into position here.
Picked the perfect spot, too. All's fair in love and war, gentlemen. I saw nothing but effective offense.
3 second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalya, of course, a third-generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Time is your enemy here. I just don't know if there's enough of it to get it down.
Just fingertips away now. But it looks like that hook is causing a lot of problems up there. Why are they coming over here?
Lots of space and concrete, that's why.
You have to admit, that was a smart bit of offense, cutting their opponent down to size like that. A Samoan drop. And that attack might have clouded Becky's vision.
Yeah, Tamina displaying a high level of aggression. One wicked attack after another.
And she's only taking more damage at this stage.
If this keeps up, climbing that ladder is going to be very difficult.
Placing her in the corner.
as their opponent face first into their own boot. Oh, an incredible sit-out mat slam. Oh, an inverted backbreaker.
She wants to take this thing to the outside.
The boat, Natalya, doing what... Nice reversal by Charlotte Flair.
I want to watch all that again.
What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah, undeniable athleticism from the...
Come on, let's not fuck this up.
Sharpshooter applied.
This is just the kind of message we were expecting.
I'm pissed again. I got to do all this shit again. This is really getting out of hand.
Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Tamina, Carmella, Natalya, all with a chance to make history. All with the opportunity to be called the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
The revolution that became an evolution only continues in the women's division. One of these women will climb the ladder and earn the opportunity of a lifetime.
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before, it could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins
from the top.
Remember, the first woman to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase will become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. No countouts, no Charlotte taking a flight to nowhere.
Oh, that was nasty to watch. Finding nobody home.
Damn you, Natty.
Looking disgusted to be in the ring with her opposition now.
And now thrown back into the ring. Three second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalya, of course, a third-generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Double team.
This is bullshit.
Watch this.
This is just fucking bullshit.
Wheelbarrow suplex.
You know the old saying about the enemy of my enemy? I think we just saw that play out.
Michinoku driver. Wow.
Take her head clean off her shoulders.
Contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once.
This is such irritating. This is so irritating.
You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
I mean, Becky and Natalie. I mean, one of you bitches in here.
Readjusting the furniture. We know how this ends. Oh! Ricocheting off the turnbuckle. Oh, my God.
Just doing anything they can to chip away at the base. Tamina is fired up and wants this crowd to know it.
Oh, God.
And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. She was up to try the ladder with no arms.
The powerbomb's not meant to be pretty, but oh man, does it get... Way down to the mat.
Wall bridging! Puts an end to the submission right then and there.
About time.
Not a good spot to be in. Backbreaker. Could be considered an unexpectedly...
Now I need Natalie in here.
Natalya.
Tamina not caring that Becky's a fan favorite. The crowd's adulation is meaningless. All that matters is the contract suspended above the ring.
Tamina's been showing so much dominance in this match. No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your
Hold that
best
for
friend
me.
or your worst enemy. There's no
No,
ally
Natalie.
in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history's being made. Not when you can go soaring. Whoa, look out.
Coming down on their opponent like a sack of bricks.
Throws her back in from ringside. Ooh, what a damaging blow.
What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah, undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder? Whoa, right into a chop block. Debilitating counter.
Off the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
Trying to reach it, trying to win.
Any opening could be the opening. You just have to go.
Are we about to see it? Big splash. Natalia's
With 1 fucking second left.
Be in any condition to climb a ladder. Tamina's absolutely wrecking shop on Natalya.
Charlotte has the contract. The Queen is Miss Money in the Bank.
Your winner of the Money in the Bank contract and the first ever Miss Money in the Bank, Charlotte Flair.
That was my last thing to do, was get up there and do that.
This new generation of female superstars are providing yet another milestone moment here. Tamina.
This is by far the hardest
Natalya
fucking
and Becky
one.
Lynch are gonna climb the ladder and retrieve the
What
briefcase.
time is it?
Become the first
Okay,
ever
my
Miss
last time.
Money in the Bank. From the top.
What a
Looking
real,
at the playing field. The majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms. Ladders in position. Gonna make the climb.
We'll get on the hook here.
Seems to be struggling a bit up there.
Yeah, sweaty palms making this difficult.
Getting her set up for something in the corner.
Remember, the first woman to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase will become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. No countouts, no disqualifications in this match.
Everybody is coming in with a different strategy, but remaining close is the key. Luck is going to play a part, but you'll increase your odds if you stay close to a ladder and close.
Look out! All the way down.
son of a bitch.
3 second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalya, of course, a third-generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank.
The prize is in sight, but is it in reach?
Looks like scaling the ladder was the easy part of the job. Unhooking the prize is the big challenge.
And that was a first-hand example of a dirty attack.
I see how it is. Going to take any shortcut to bypass a clean competition.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a shortcut, Saxton.
Take down there.
The fuck?
And she quickly turned that around. A contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was awarded to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight. Earth-shaking body slam. Big-time clothesline.
Good grief.
Straight jacket locked in. Boom! German suplex.
Well, Carmella is certainly being tested now.
And Becky saw an obstacle in her way and handled it accordingly.
She's looking a little drained.
Oh, no. She could be caught here. Bad situation for her. No, she won't fade. She just won't fade. She keeps fighting.
Run out of ringside and back to the mat.
Quick takedown there. Right to the kidneys from behind.
Come on, guys. Let me do my shit.
And that unrelenting drive of Becky just paid off.
Just punishing their opponent.
What's she looking for under the ring? She's tossed right out of the ring. She's set the ladder up dead center.
Her eyes on the prize now. Power slam.
And her torso really looks to be the big target here.
Carefully placed stop to the arm. Climbing up, but is there enough time to go for the win?
Reaching.
So close to victory.
Might be a little overzealous going for it here.
Too late to stop now, though. She's almost there.
Could it be Natalia's night here at Money in the Bank?
Could be mere seconds away from unhooking it now.
She's in place. Can she end this here?
The whole match is literally
Oh,
in the
fucking
palm of their
course.
hands.
These attacks taking their toll on her a little. And the announce table's getting a makeover.
That's not very feng shui.
That definitely says more chaos to me. What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah, undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder?
I have a feeling we're about to get a front row seat, gentlemen.
And taking aim right at the mid.
Tamina has something in mind. Big splash. Natalia's night could have just ended right there. She might not be in any condition to climb a ladder. Tamina's absolutely wrecking shop on Natalia, making sure the veteran won't have the strength to climb a ladder at all.
Ladder's in position. Gonna make the climb.
Victory is within reach now.
It's gonna take some time, but you got to just keep going.
Backpack start. Ladder's dead center and ready to go, guys. Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts the climb, but needs to move quickly. Victory is literally within her reach.
Not again.
There's allowing the opposition to recover.
Better hurry. Oh, yeah. She is really getting fired up.
And once again, she's put on the back foot.
Yeah, but when ladders are part of the match, you really can't.
This could be the beginning of the end.
Uh-oh. Becky Lynch got her locked in. Submission move. The disarmer here. Disarmer by... And she releases her own submission. And look at her giving up. She's quitting, but it doesn't save her from the hold here.
Wrenching their opponent. And look at these multiple knee strikes.
Effective counter.
All the way up for a suplex. No. Wiggles free. From behind. Chop block.
Oh, man, by the hair. Hair whip. Climbing up. But is there enough time to go for the win? Oh, look at the mounted thrashing. This is the chance. Could be the only one.
Is this the right time? Is this the career-making moment? The longer this goes, the more
damn
you
it.
can see a hard crash back to the canvas.
Tamina might have it here.
Are we about to see?
Fuck, I fucked up.
This is where steady nerves are a necessity. This is a risky play, but could be the only opportunity all match.
Oh, man. Nasty kick.
Clubbing blow to the back.
Clubbing blow.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
What a boot. She's headed out of the ring.
Looking for a little more breathing room.
Under the ropes and back into the ring.
she's tough, but even this is almost too much.
Double team action. And at her. Natalya sent flying to the outside. And now headed to the outside. She's ready to take this match to the outside. Look at this. She's going for her destiny, guys.
Oh, this is Natalya's wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Queen has put an opponent in the dirt, and now the ladder to her throne awaits.
And she lets go of the hold.
Maybe she didn't like the leverage or grip she had on that submission, Cole.
He goes back into the ring here. From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash.
History on the line. Guaranteed championship opportunity. Nothing but carnage happening in this one.
5 women fighting for their key to destiny, willing to go through hell for it.
Just like that. Sent out of the ring.
Up the ladder now. Let's see if this is ripe for the picking.
She's got it in her hands.
Can she end it here?
I assure you, this is even harder than it looks.
Trying not to fumble around too much here.
We are witnessing a malicious string of attacks right now. Taking hold of Tamina here. Double underhook suplex. Center of the ring. Carefully setting up the ladder.
Up the ladder now. Let's see if this is ripe for the picking.
Trying to grab it.
Hard has to be pumping right now.
Needs to focus and pull it together.
Lynch has a hold of the briefcase.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Right here. Lynch brings down the briefcase. The first Miss Money in the Bank.
Bitch, I was about to hit her.
Your winner of
Alright, well guys, that's gonna be harder than what I thought. So that'll have to be done on another day. Thanks for watching. Pissed off on that one. Gotta get ready for the Martin Lawrence show tonight.